Have you ever thought about whether traveling after 70 is still a good idea? Exploring new places and soaking in different cultures can be exciting, but there are serious risks that many older adults overlook until it's too late. As we age, our bodies and minds go through changes that make travel more tiring, unpredictable, and sometimes even dangerous. While many assume they can travel just like they did years ago, the reality is that after 70, travel brings unique challenges that can turn a dream trip into a stressful or even life-threatening event. In this video, we're diving into 5 major reasons why traveling after age 70 can be risky. From unexpected medical emergencies to hidden financial traps that could drain your savings, these insights will help you understand the real challenges seniors face while traveling. Stick around to the end, because the last point we cover is something many people never even think about, and it's one of the most common ways seniors lose money, time, and peace of mind. Let's jump in. Number 1. Greater risk of health issues and emergencies. One of the biggest red flags when traveling after 70 is the higher chance of unexpected health issues. With age comes greater unpredictability in the body. Conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, and lung issues can escalate quickly. At home, you can get help fast, but when traveling, especially in a foreign country, getting care can be much harder. A minor issue that could easily be treated at home can become a serious emergency when you're far from familiar doctors. Long flights can lead to blood clots, deep vein thrombosis. Higher altitudes may stress the heart and lungs. Even mild dehydration or heat exposure can hit much harder when you're older. Older adults are also more vulnerable to infections, which makes exposure to unfamiliar bacteria or viruses during travel a real concern. Take the case of Harold, a 75-year-old who loved to travel. He booked a 2-week cruise with his wife, thinking it would be a low-stress vacation. But on day 4, he experienced severe chest pain. The ship's staff helped as best they could, but he needed a hospital, fast. Stuck at sea, it took hours to reach port for proper care. Luckily, he survived, but the trip turned into a nightmare. What was supposed to be relaxing became a traumatic experience. He later admitted he hadn't seriously considered the risks beforehand. Insurance is another concern. Many assume their regular health coverage applies everywhere, only to find out their policy doesn't cover treatment abroad. Without the right travel insurance, hospital stays, emergency surgery, or even prescriptions can cost a fortune. Some retirees end up paying thousands out of pocket for care they didn't expect to need. If you're over 70 and thinking about traveling, talk to your doctor, get a complete checkup, and travel health advice. Pack all medications and research the healthcare options at your destination. And don't skip travel insurance. Make sure it covers emergencies and evacuations. Health preparedness can be the difference between a safe trip and a disaster. Staying healthy is crucial in your 70s and beyond. But even if you're feeling well, medical issues aren't the only concern. Number 2, greater exposure to germs and contaminants. One risk that often gets overlooked is increased exposure to germs, viruses, and food-related illness. Airports, planes, buses, restaurants, all these crowded spaces can expose seniors to harmful microbes. Younger travelers might brush off a stomach bug or a cold, but for older adults, those same infections can lead to serious complications. A single trip may expose you to more illness than months at home, and your immune system might not be strong enough to fight it off. As we age, immune responses weaken. Respiratory illnesses especially pose a serious threat. Research shows seniors are more likely to suffer complications from common infections like the flu or pneumonia, especially from exposure to new germs in unfamiliar places. Air travel is a hotspot for illness. Passengers share close quarters and recycled air for hours. And with people from all over the world passing through airports, your chances of encountering unfamiliar viruses go way up. Then there's the food. While it's fun to try new dishes, unfamiliar ingredients and cooking styles can upset your system. Foodborne illnesses like E. coli or salmonella can affect seniors much more severely. Even local water can be an issue. Locals often have immunity to their water supply, but visitors don't. Drinking tap water or even eating raw vegetables washed in it can lead to stomach problems. Common spaces like hotel rooms, public restrooms, and rental cars may also carry germs on surfaces you wouldn't expect. For seniors using canes or walkers, constantly touching these surfaces raises the risk even more. So how can seniors protect themselves? Here are a few steps to take if travel is necessary. Wear a mask in crowded areas. Wash your hands often and carry hand sanitizer. Only drink bottled or filtered water. Stick to hot, well-cooked foods. Stay up to date on vaccines. Carry any essential medications. You can stay healthy on the road, but it takes preparation and caution. And while health is a huge factor, it's not the only issue. Up next is a risk that affects both your body and your experience, and it's one many seniors don't expect. Number 3. Travel fatigue and slow recovery. Travel might sound fun, but for those over 70, it often takes a much bigger physical toll. Long flights, early mornings, unfamiliar schedules, and lots of walking can lead to serious exhaustion, and recovery is slower than it used to be. In your younger years, a night's sleep was enough to bounce back. But as you get older, fatigue can drag on for days or even weeks after a trip. And when your body is tired, your immune system weakens, your balance suffers, and you're more vulnerable to illness or injury. Sleep disruption is a major problem. Whether it's noisy hotels, strange beds, or jet lag, seniors often find it hard to get quality rest while traveling. And sleep deprivation can affect your memory, focus, heart health, and mood. Jet lag is worse too. Older adults need more time to adjust to different time zones, meaning exhaustion might linger long after the flight. Then there's physical stress. Hours spent sitting on a plane or bus can stiffen joints and increase the risk of blood clots. For those with arthritis or circulation problems, this pain can last well beyond the trip. Even once you arrive, sightseeing, walking tours, and carrying luggage can take a toll. A relaxing getaway can quickly become a struggle to keep up. Let's look at Martha, a 76-year-old retired teacher. She and her husband planned a 10-day trip to Europe. After a 9-hour flight and a 5-hour time change, she found herself overwhelmed. She was tired, sore, and needed frequent breaks. By the time she adjusted, the trip was nearly over, and she spent the next 2 weeks recovering at home. Food and hydration are part of the problem too. Foreign cuisines can lead to stomach issues, and many travelers forget to drink enough water. Dehydration causes dizziness and fatigue, making everything more difficult. To cope with travel fatigue, older adults should build in rest days, stay hydrated, avoid cramming too many activities in a day, choose shorter flights with breaks, pack snacks, take short naps as needed. Most importantly, know your limits and plan accordingly. Travel should leave you refreshed, not wiped out. Now, there's one more reason travel after 70 can be more risky than rewarding, and it's one many people don't see coming. Number 4. Greater risk of falls and accidents. One of the most serious concerns for travelers over 70 is the higher risk of falls and physical injuries. As we get older, balance and coordination naturally decline. Bones become more fragile, and reflexes slow down. And while a minor stumble in your own home might not seem like a big deal, a fall while traveling, especially in an unfamiliar place, can lead to broken bones, lengthy hospital stays, or even long-term mobility challenges. The truth is, one serious fall can alter a senior's life, turning what was supposed to be a joyful getaway into a costly, painful ordeal. Most older adults don't realize just how different the environments can be when they're away from home. Hotels, cruise decks, and tourist spots often have uneven pathways, poorly marked steps, or slippery tiles that increase fall risk. Many travel destinations don't offer basic accessibility, meaning simple things like boarding a shuttle or navigating brick streets can become major hazards. And unfortunately, Emergency care in some areas isn't nearly as fast or modern as it is back home. This means even minor injuries can take longer to treat, raising the chance of complications. Take, for example, Sharon, a 79-year-old who'd always wanted to visit Spain. She kept active and walked her local trails often without trouble. But once she arrived in Barcelona and had to climb narrow staircases and uneven streets, things quickly changed. One night, stepping off a curb near her hotel, she lost her balance and fell, fracturing her hip. She was rushed to a nearby hospital where doctors recommended immediate surgery. Her dream vacation came to a halt, and she spent the next several months in recovery. What started as a bucket list trip became a painful experience she now wishes she'd passed on. Fatigue plays a major role, too. Travel days are long, meal times are inconsistent, sleep can be poor. All of this affects stability and focus. When the body is worn out, reflexes slow, and that's when slips happen. For those with arthritis or muscle stiffness, long walks through airports or sightseeing locations only add to the strain. To lower the chances of accidents, seniors should take these precautions. Pick destinations that offer senior-friendly facilities. Skip areas with rough or uneven ground. Wear sturdy shoes with grip. Bring a cane or walking poles if needed. Make sure to get enough sleep each night. And most importantly, understand your body's current limits. No vacation is worth jeopardizing your future independence or physical health. Still here and finding this helpful? Drop a comment below with the words number 4 so I know you're engaged. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon. It really helps us keep making valuable content just for you. Now, let's move on. Number 5. Travel insurance and financial risk. One of the biggest hidden dangers of traveling after 70 doesn't just involve your body, it's the financial risks that come with it. Many older adults assume they're covered by insurance or can handle any emergency with savings. But unexpected medical costs, trip delays, and travel scams can wipe out funds much faster than most people think. Even one small misstep can spiral into a money-draining crisis that causes stress well beyond the vacation itself. One of the top financial concerns is medical coverage while abroad. A lot of seniors don't realize that their usual health insurance often doesn't cover treatment outside their home country. That means if you get hurt or sick overseas, you might be facing hospital bills in the tens of thousands. Even in places with affordable care, medical transport, like an emergency airlift, can bankrupt someone unprepared. If you don't have comprehensive travel insurance, you might have to choose between spending a fortune or going without critical care. And then there's trip cancellation. Older travelers often book months ahead, assuming they'll still be in good health by the time they leave. But life throws curveballs. Illness, family emergencies, or sudden injury could cause you to cancel. Unfortunately, many airlines, cruises, and hotels have strict no-refund policies. Without trip insurance, you could lose your entire investment in a blink. That's not all. Scammers and fraudsters are another major concern. Tourists, especially older ones, are easy targets for cons. From fake drivers to overpriced goods to pickpocketing and identity theft, seniors are particularly vulnerable because they often appear more trusting or unfamiliar with their surroundings. Some scammers specifically go after older travelers, counting on the fact that they may not spot the red flags. In some sad cases, retirees fall victim to fake travel packages or hotels that don't even exist. Let's take the story of Dennis, a 75-year-old retired engineer who booked a beachside resort online. He double-checked photos and read reviews, but when he landed, the property was nowhere to be found. It had been a scam. He had to scramble to book another room, paying 3 times more than expected. Instead of sipping drinks by the water, he spent days sorting out the mess. So what's the smart move? First, check your health insurance to see if it includes global coverage. If it doesn't, get a reputable travel insurance policy that includes both medical emergencies and cancellations. Next, book only with verified providers. Look for legit websites, check reviews, and avoid deals that seem too good to be true. Also, protect your personal finances. Use credit cards instead of cash. Don't flash valuables. And never share personal financial info with strangers. Travel can be wonderful, but it comes with risks, especially at this stage of life. Medical expenses, scammers, and cancellation losses are serious enough to make anyone think twice before taking off. So does that mean seniors should give up travel altogether? Not necessarily. Today, we've gone over 5 significant reasons why traveling after age 70 can be far more dangerous than it seems. From health emergencies and injuries to travel exhaustion, infectious diseases, and financial pitfalls, each of these risks has the power to derail a trip and create lasting consequences. It's easy to get excited about adventure during retirement, but once you hit a certain age, the way you travel has to evolve. Gone are the days of quick packing and rushing from country to country. Now, it's about smart planning and choosing what really matters. Instead of flying across the globe, maybe it's time to explore nearby attractions. Take weekend getaways that don't involve jet lag. Visit destinations known for great medical care and easy navigation. These thoughtful changes make trips safer and a lot more enjoyable. Travel should enrich your golden years, not complicate them. If you or someone close to you is thinking about traveling later in life, take time to ask a few essential questions. Is your health stable enough to handle travel demands? Do you have full insurance coverage for worst-case scenarios? Are you picking places that are low-stress and senior-friendly? It may not feel thrilling to think through these questions, but answering them honestly could protect your health, your wallet, and your peace of mind. Living longer isn't just about adding more birthdays. It's about making sure you're healthy, strong, and in control of your life. If skipping risky travel helps you stay well, it's absolutely worth it. Thank you for sticking with us. Before you go, leave a comment and share something you learned or plan to use in your life. We truly value your feedback. Your comments encourage us to keep making videos that matter. If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe so others can benefit too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.